9 o'clock I finish, I go back home. And she was gone.
At night, how did you sleep?
No, I didn't sleep. I have to go to bed. I go to bed. Then I couldn't.
You can't switch off.
I couldn't stop crying.
Okay.
We are sharing, so they check everyone. Not only me, but they check everyone's ID.
But because you couldn't identify yourself, and then you got arrested.
I get arrested.
So they take you.
Not arrested. I got detained. Let's use the right term.
Okay. Would you rather run naked and win the London Marathon, or run with clothes on but not finish the London Marathon?
I rather run naked, Baba. I rather run naked. That's one of my...
Yo, it's your boy MDK, Mr. Finding the Signal, Mr. I Woke Up Like This. I've got a special friend here. I am calling him a special friend because we've came to know each other, and he's more like a brother to me, man. I don't even know how to introduce you, bro.
Hey, I don't know how to introduce myself apart from starting with my name. My name is Fusi Motsamai.
Sure.
Yeah, and I was born in South Africa, in Free State Province, a very small farming town, actually. Yeah.
No, that's good. That's good.
That's how I can introduce myself. It's difficult, to say who exactly I am without maybe start singing my Sotho praises.
Yeah, I forgot how you can sing and you can dance as well.
No. Dancing is something else. Yeah, no singing. Yeah, singing I can sing, but dancing, nah. No, I failed.
Nah, that's good. Anyway, let's start from, because we've been friends for, how long have we been friends? Like 3, 4?
No, more than that. I think 4 years, 5 years now. Yeah.
I would say we know each other, we close, but we don't really know each other because there's certain things that we haven't spoken about. Like, for example, where you were born, how you grew up, and I only met you here. I don't even know how you managed to get to England. So if you had to take me from early age, how many brothers have you got? Have you got any brothers and sisters?
Well, I've got many brothers and I've got many sisters, actually.
Okay. All right.
I am the last born.
Okay.
The name Fusi come from I was born after the twins. So I've got my brother and my sister. They are twins who are older than me.
Okay.
All in all, one father, one mother. Yeah. It was 16 of us.
Wow.
Yeah.
So when you say it was, have you lost one of them?
I've lost about 2 brothers and I've lost about 4 sisters.
Wow.
Yeah.
Man, I don't know. They say touch wood. I don't even know why we touch wood. Maybe because I haven't lost a sister. I haven't lost a brother. I haven't lost a mom. I haven't lost a dad.
Yeah.
So I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing, because how do you deal with, like you're saying, you've lost, 3 sisters?
4 sisters.
4 sisters.
Yeah, and 2 brothers. I mean, that's the thing. The brothers that I lost, I was still young. I don't even remember.
Okay. So you don't remember their face, how they look like?
I don't remember their face. I mean, they show me the pictures, but really I don't know them. Because, I mean, I think the first one I was still very young, and the second one I was about 4 years old. So I don't remember.
Wow.
I don't remember, but unfortunately, all my sisters, I remember them. Okay. The ones that passed away.
So you were old enough?
I was old enough to know what is going on, yeah.
Talking about, how do you deal with something like that, like losing someone at home? Is it something that happened at the same time, or did you lose them at different times?
At different times. I mean, it wasn't something that happens same time, and I mean, it was years apart.
Yeah.
So dealing with it, I'm not sure. I mean, it's so easy because we are a big family. I've got nephews and nieces.
Yeah.
We are a big family. Losing someone when it is a lot of you, you sort of support each other and go forward.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, actually, we'll get into that because I know that you've lost someone close to you, but that's something that we'll discuss in the interview as we go along.
Yeah.
Let's talk about running because that's where I met you. That's how I know you. Like most people, if you ask them about Fusi, they just know you that you run and they know that you are humble and they know that you care about people, you know? So when it comes to running, did you get that from your family? Did you get that from your mom? Did you get that from your dad? Where does that come from?
To be honest with you, my mom still don't get like where do you get this body from? Because none of my kids are like that. Your father is not like that. Where do you get this from? Story about running. I mean, the reason why I started knowing that I can run. So you know when you're at primary school, it's your first year at school, and you still don't know. You are not sure about anything else.
Yeah.
And January in South Africa is track and field. You do running. It's like the schools come together and we run.
Okay.
So obviously before that you have to like train with your school and they have to check where to put you. And they did put me. I mean, first year thinking that all of these guys are still young. They don't know nothing about running. So they put us to run 100 meters.
Okay. So you started as a sprinter?
I started as a sprinter. I didn't start as a sprinter. So the only reason why I did know that I can run and I can sprint is they put about 8 of us on the 100-meter track. And they said, off you go. Started running. And somehow I fell down. So
wow, man!
So it is 8 of us.
This guy.
My first run, I fell down before I can even pass a 50-meter mark on the 100 meters.
So to all the parents that are watching this, if your kid runs and he falls, that's it. Like he's got it. So you run, you fall. Everybody, I'm sure everybody's laughing at this.
I fall. Yeah, and everyone is gone. And I stood up, and something. The anger inside me made me to stand up, start running with the tears, and I managed to come second.
Wow!
So that is where I thought, I can run.
So it's not how you fall; it's how you get up.
How you get up and how you
It's not how you start; it's how you finish.
How you finish.
Yeah.
And you meet obstacles, they take you down, but you pick yourself up and tell yourself that I started this. I'm gonna keep going and I'm gonna finish. And I finished strong. I finished second, and that's where I thought, okay, I can run. I can. And
do that's always been in you, isn't it? Because I can tell you're a very healthy competitor. Like you're not bitter about your competitiveness. Like I don't see you as a bad loser. I don't know. Maybe
I'm not a bad loser. I've met the bad losers before. I mean, one of my teachers. This is when I started running long distance, and one of my teachers was always competing with me, thinking that he can run faster than me. Which fair enough he can. I mean, sometimes.
Yeah.
So he was one of the guys that when we are training, he will always go back to the coach and say that no. This guy, when he ran, he breathes too fast and all of that. To me, I'm thinking, okay, so he does have a problem with me. And
because it's personal now.
Now it's personal. But to me, I love running. I don't care if I beat him or I don't beat him. So started like that. And I can see that he's a sore loser. So when we are training, I will let him like talk whatever he want to talk, and I will leave him and we'll go to run 10 kilometer. Then that is where now I will make him to be a sore loser, because I will use the very same things that he was complaining to the coach about me. I'll use them against him.
Okay.
I will start breathing like that. Not. I'll start breathing very high.
Yeah. So
that he can. I know that once I do that, he will start giving up, and I'll
it goes to his head.
It will go straight to his head.
Yeah.
And I'll manage to like come. I mean, it was always it's either I'm second or I'm third.
Okay.
But now knowing that how to beat him, I'll always come second. And in a way that actually, this is where I saw that he is a sore loser.
Yeah.
He will come to the competition, 10 kilometer, 15 kilometer competition. He will come ready.
Yeah.
And when he sees me, he will take his shoes and put them on the shoulder and say that I'm not running today.
Hey, just because he saw you.
Yeah, yes. Just because he saw me. And the coach did make me aware of it, that when we are training, just don't, if he's asking you, are you running this Saturday? Just say you don't know, and you'll see what's gonna happen. And surely enough, he asked, are you gonna be there? It's 10 kilometer. Are you gonna be there? I said, I'm not sure. I don't know. Yeah. Then we got there, and he saw me ready to run and just give up. So,
Sorry.
So from there, I thought, I thought, you know what? I don't want to be like him.
Yeah.
If I lose to someone, I'll go and shake their hands, and rather than
be like a bad loser.
Yeah. Yeah.
Sorry, my throat.
Yeah. No, I think I know what is wrong with your throat.
I thought this cough was gone. Honestly, I've been coughing like this for a minute.
Or maybe you can see that even for me to be able to run, like it's you wanting to be a sore loser, because you tried it before, and I know
that reminds me.
I know your tactics, and I thought, okay, no, I'll show him.
I thought you forgot about this, man. You know that day, my man. I don't know, because I was so inexperienced when we went to, was it Bracknell?
Yeah, it was Bracknell. Yeah.
Yeah, I know you showed me flames.
Yeah,
you showed me fire, like proper. But again, for me, I don't mind. I'm not a sore loser.
No, I know.
But
I
like to compete, but in a friendly way as well. And it's to motivate other people, and it's to get the best out of someone.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
But you see me, I'm sort of, I think I'm opposite.
Oh, how so?
I only compete when I'm being challenged.
Okay.
If someone challenges me,
then
I'll go for it.
To go.
And me competing, actually, me like running and I'm competing, I don't enjoy myself.
Yeah.
I don't enjoy myself much.
Okay.
But me running, and most of my personal best, it wasn't me trying to get the personal best. It was me enjoying.
Just having fun, yeah.
Having fun, giving people high fives, waving at people, shouting, smiling with the cameraman.
Yeah.
But if I have that thing that I want to do, I want to like have the personal best today.
Yeah.
I want to like beat my last time. I want to improve. Then it doesn't go well.
It doesn't go well.
No.
So when you don't plan it, it goes well. But when you plan it, that's when it doesn't go well.
I wouldn't say plan it, because even me going, if I tell myself I'm going out there to have fun, it does go well.
Okay.
So I can plan that I'm gonna have personal best, but it will be difficult. But I can go out there and say and tell myself I'm gonna give it all and have fun.
Yeah.
And that's where it goes well.
Okay.
Yeah.
Taking me back to school where you run, you fall, and you see everyone in front of you. Obviously, that anger thing in you makes you want to catch up. Was there anyone watching you from your family, like
no?
This
was this was just like to practice, to train, to see like when we go and compete with other schools where we're gonna fall in.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then you were good from there. Did they see potential in you and you start competing, or what happened? Did they encourage you?
I can say they saw potential.
Yeah.
But the biggest problem, I mean, I think even today there is still that problem in South Africa. Someone can see a potential on you, but they wouldn't know how to take that potential and make you to be a better runner. So they see a potential, obviously, and they take me, and I'm now competing running 100 meters and 200 meters, and the longest is 1,500. But that was not my area.
Funny enough, I done 1,500 when I was in school, but it challenges you because it challenges your lungs and your body. It takes a lot out of you. As a beginner, for me.
Yeah.
Oh, so you didn't use the running shoes?
No, I wasn't using the running shoes.
Hey. Talking about running without shoes, I was running in a place called Magaliesberg. Because I went to this, nice schools as they call them.
Yeah.
And they buying us like spikes.
The spikes,
and yeah. Like I'm saying, I did the 1,500 one, which is a long distance. For me, it was just too much. But we were competing with these kids that run without shoes. Hey, bro, we saw flames.
They give you flames. They'll show you flames.
No, we saw flames because it got to a point where when we finished, I even thought of offering the other guy like my shoes to say, bro, I think you can do better with these things more than me. You know what I mean? Like, is it why is that though? Is it because you're more hungry for it? Is it because
you are more hungry for it, and you are more you want to prove that those shoes that you are wearing actually they are not gonna make you run fast.
Yeah. So you're proving a point.
You're proving a point. Even myself, I got to that point where I was running my 5,000 now, 5 kilometer, 5,000 around the track.
Yeah.
And I went to professional now. I mean, running for Free State Province, competing for Free State Province.
Yeah.
And one of my very good friend actually, he said, look, can see you are a good runner. And my mom just bought me these shoes.
Yeah.
Why don't you take these shoes?
Exactly.
No, so the parents don't know that.
Yeah.
Take these shoes and go and do your thing, my man.
Yeah. Let's get straight into like Fusi, the runner, the person who done all these half marathons, the 10 kilometers, the pacing for the half London marathon, the pacing for the full London marathon.
Yeah.
Which to you it's nothing, but to other people this is a big deal. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So when you were running as a young boy, at what point did you start thinking this is possible, or did you know that one day I'm gonna run the London Marathon, or one day I'm gonna pace? Did it come into your head?
No, it never, never. I mean, the longest distance that I've ever done when I was 18, and I thought this is it. It was 21 kilometer. Okay. I mean, my first 21 kilometer, I remember it very well. I came second on that one.
Okay.
I came second. I came in as a second position overall and the first junior.
Yeah.
So it was a big deal. But I thought, nah, I'm not gonna run any more than this.
So was that your first professional? I don't want to say professional. I want to say, was that your first official race? Which one did you start with?
No,
like for me, I started with half marathon.
No,
Which one did you start with?
I've started the 10 kilometer. It was my
the first one, like
10 kilometers. I mean, I was going all around Free State and the Northwest.
Okay.
10 kilometer. You give any junior like a
runner.
Yeah, junior runner. You give me any junior runner 10 kilometer. I will tell you that they're not gonna
make it.
They're not gonna come before me.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So you're that confident.
Yeah, with the 10 kilometer, with the 10 kilometer, I can tell you. I mean, no way that maybe the seniors can pass me. I can have 2, 3, 4, 5 seniors, but anyone with a junior, because juniors you can identify them. They used to give us the J to show that we are juniors.
Junior.
I can tell you that now. No junior will pass me. 10 kilometers is mine.
Okay.
Yeah, that's where I started. I mean, I went around Free State, like I was saying, the Northwest. I couldn't go further than that because, I mean, then I didn't like financial. I was in all right to go anywhere else.
Okay. So it was challenging because that's one of the things that I've realized, that when it comes to running, financially, it can really exhaust your pocket.
It can, yeah.
And there must be some kids out there who wants to run or who are interested or really good, but when it comes to the financial side of it,
yeah,
it can. So how did you overcome that? Where you were struggling with money or running shoes? Did you have somebody help you?
I was lucky. I can say that with the running shoes. Remember that I was running barefoot for a very long time. With the running shoes, one of the first jobs I've done, which was a weekend job at the supermarket. I bought myself running shoes. Yeah. So really, I mean, only when I was in the UK, someone bought me the running shoes. But all along, I will make sure that I prioritize running shoes more than anything else.
Okay.
Yeah.
But what inspires you? Because running is not an easy thing, man. You have to wake up in the morning. Sometimes you have to push yourself. I'm saying this from experience, and it's not something that you always do with a team. Sometimes you have to do it by yourself.
Yeah.
What drives you? What motivates you? What makes you still want to go out there? And
I mean, it's a lot of different things. Because in South Africa, I mean, around my township, around my town, I was around my school.
Yeah.
I was known as that guy who ran.
Okay.
I was known as that guy who you'll see him 8 in the morning who goes for a run. Which, I mean, for me, that on itself, it was good. Like, you are becoming, not famous, but you are becoming well known because you do run.
Okay.
So, for me to, like, from there, it was all about, like, that it's either you choose something that you are very good at, or actually you end up mixing with the wrong crowd.
Okay, so
running actually did put me away from anything else, put me away from crime, put me away from drugs, put me away from all other things that they were not good.
That was going to be my next question. Like, as you were running, what's going on with the clubs? What's going on with the girls? What's going on with the drinking, the smoking, the fun stuff that some of us were doing? We're not sleeping maybe at home, or we're getting in trouble. Maybe some have started smoking. But when I hear you're doing something that really requires discipline. So how did you overcome all those kind of things?
Coming to smoking, it was never, it was no.
It was never your thing.
It was never my thing.
But have you ever smoked? Have you tried to?
I've tried. The only time that I've smoked, the only time that I don't know if I will ever do it again.
Did you smoke what? Cigarette?
My mom, my father and my mother are from Lesotho. And some of my sisters are still in Lesotho, and my uncles are in Lesotho. So if you go to Lesotho, you get to a place where you'll never find a signal, a cell phone signal. You get to the place where there is no electricity.
Finding the signal, sure.
You go to the place where there is no electricity. It is peaceful. It is nice. It's peaceful. There is nothing. The biggest problem is around 7 o'clock in winter. Everyone go to bed. So you go
going to bed.
You go to bed. First night I'm thinking, 7 o'clock I'm in bed. I mean, I'm used to sleeping 8-9 hours. So 7 o'clock. And around 3 o'clock when it's proper quiet, you can hear everything else that is going on outside.
So what do you decide? You decide to stop rolling?
It's all right. So the next day I go to my uncle and say, look, I'm struggling. I mean, I'm used to watching television till around 10 o'clock and go to bed and all of that. And
but here's now...
Now I sleep early, and around 3 o'clock I can hear all the owls and everything and the dogs barking. So he said, no, come on. In the evening, come on,
let me give you some of that stuff.
It was just a green stuff. Hey, that thing, my head was... but the thing is, I had a good sleep.
How was your first experience with weed, like smoking weed?
No, the stomach was empty. The stomach was empty, my brother. The stomach was empty. Now, like, I'm thinking, I'm a visitor here, and my stomach is empty. I go to him, the very same person. I say, Uncle, this is your house. My stomach.
You got the munchies. They call it the munchies, no?
He just laughed at me and gave me something to munch, and so that is the last time. That is the only time that I will smoke. It is when I go to Lesotho.
Okay.
Yeah, but anywhere else I never. And I am one of the fortunate. I think I can say I'm fortunate because I never get addicted to that.
That's good. So what about alcohol? Alcohol? Did you?
Alcohol. I think first time when I drank alcohol, actually, it was my father giving me that glass of Cullen Black Label.
Wow.
And he gave
that's
me...
That's powerful for a first one.
He gave me...
Look, people start smoking. People start smoking with maybe... You know when you roll papers and you smoke? When you start with the proper stuff, weed, it knocks you down.
Yeah.
And then drinking, you start with Black Label. That's the strong stuff.
No, I'm not starting here. Yeah. My father is giving
He's
me...
giving you...
He's giving me with a message that drink a little bit of this, but don't get used to it.
Yeah.
That was my first experience.
So you
with
tasted
alcohol.
Black Label. Did you like it? Black Label.
As you are saying, Black Label possibly is the one of the worst ones.
Yeah.
One of the strong stuff. No,
I wouldn't advise anyone to.
I didn't
start with Black Label.
I didn't, and he's giving me Black Label. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, we don't have a fridge. That Black Label is hot. We don't have a fridge.
Yeah,
my stomach is empty.
Again.
So you take this thing and you don't know how to drink it. You take it and you you down it. So when you down it, immediately it's starting to boil and even your body's starting to like wonder what's going on. No, I down it and 5 minutes later it was out.
Oh, you threw it out.
Yes.
And then what about drugs? Have you ever
no
drugs like proper, I don't know what they call them. I don't really have much clue about
Never. I mean, I don't know. Like, I think I was fortunate enough that I was never exposed to them. So, sometimes you get exposed to something, then that's where you'll try it. But because I was never exposed to them, I never done them. And even now, I mean, I don't think I will ever do them.
Yeah, no, I'm sure your parents must be proud of you. Does any of your family run? Like anyone who's left now? Because you said you've lost 2 brothers, you've lost 4 sisters.
No, none of them run actually. The only person who used to run, it was my brother. Let me count here. That's how many brothers I've got. Wow. My third brother.
Yeah.
He used to run, but he never take it further.
Okay.
Yeah, he never take it further. Yeah.
Interesting.
So none of my family. I mean, my brother was very good in football.
Yeah.
But even him, he didn't take it further. I mean, I remember playing with him actually because you run and you are fast. And what comes to the very same person who's a coach for the athletic, is a coach for the football. What comes to his mind is this guy, if I put him on number 9 or somewhere, he's gonna score goals.
Oh, because you're fast.
Yeah,
Let's just say you're a fast runner. He's thinking,
fast, yeah.
But then it doesn't work that way.
No. Football. No. Football.
You know what? You're not that bad, man. Because I've played with you.
Because you know what happened? He put me on the pitch. I mean, football that I've played before, it was a tennis ball, or it was one of those balls that you make with a plastic and all of that. Yeah. So he put me on the pitch.
We used to do that a lot.
He put me on the pitch. Remember, I'm still I'm primary school and I don't have a running shoes. Where will I get the
football shoes?
Football shoes.
Yeah.
Put me on the field.
The boots, as they call them. We call them cocks. I'm a cocks.
I'm a cocks. No, they are not there. So the first thing that happened, they passed me the ball. No, I'm a runner. Now that ball is mine. I go for it.
Yeah.
What do? I kick it. They didn't tell me, no, you don't kick the ball with your toes.
Impunzi.
The pain of it.
Oh, the pumped like hard. This is not plastic.
No, this is not the plastic. This is the one of those, the leather one, the proper one. He hit it with a toe. That was a game over.
Yeah.
No, that was a game over.
So, football, it's a no-no.
That was a no-no.
Let me go back to lockdown, because most of us experienced lockdown. A lot happened during lockdown. In your personal experience, how was it for you, and how did you overcome lockdown?
A lot of people might hate me for this, actually, but I am just gonna say it.
Yeah,
I did love it.
This guy.
As a runner.
We hate you, my man.
No, as a runner.
Hey, lockdown was crazy though.
As a runner, I loved it because then I go out. Anytime I go out, it's guaranteed it's quiet on the street.
Yeah.
I can breathe.
So there's no one who's gonna disturb you.
I can breathe the fresh air.
And people are in their house, they can't breathe.
I can breathe the fresh air. I can start my run and finish my run without having to stop for any traffic.
Anyone. Yeah.
I can cross the road without thinking about it. And I can then.
So that was your best space in lockdown. Like
that's the reason why I even managed, like, after lockdown, I managed to, like, the first run I've done. It was that 21 kilometer. I managed to get my personal best.
Wow.
I could go out and train as much as I can because I don't have to go to work. So that is my thing.
Wow.
I can exercise.
No, that's good, man. I mean, it was different for many people. For me, I can say I enjoyed it as well. But for me, I relaxed a lot, man, on lockdown. That's when I realized that actually it's good to take a break, because it helped me to take a break. Before lockdown, I don't remember taking a break in anything that I was doing. But
you sort
when
of
lockdown came,
you get busy with a lot of things.
Yeah.
You get busy and you find that you get overtired in a way that the time that you sit down and relax, actually you are out.
Yeah.
You get even more tired from resting.
Because it gave me time to put things into retrospective, like even spending time with the loved ones, or realizing that going out every weekend is not really that important. Materially, you don't have to worry about those kind of things. But I ate a lot.
Yeah.
I didn't know I love food, but this is when I discovered that, I know. I love food.
You love your food.
Yeah.
Anyway. That's the thing. I mean, with the lockdown again, I think going back to when you were asking me about losing someone who's nearer to me. With the lockdown, I did know that it's either I go for the runs, which they do make me overcome a lot of things, or I go back to where I'm at home and overthinking things and going back to the space where possibly I will be stressed.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, okay, talking about you obviously losing someone that was close to you, if you don't mind me asking this question.
Yeah.
If you take me through that, because there's somebody who's watching this, they probably don't even know what we're talking about.
Yeah.
What actually happened between you and your partner as to going to a point where you end up losing them? And I'm sure, obviously, running maybe helped you, but if you can take me through that time, because there could be somebody who's gone through what you've gone through, or somebody who's going to experience what you've experienced. So if you tell me that side of your story.
Yeah, so I mean, to start with, I think when I was with her, I wasn't doing much running. I will do possibly one race a year.
Okay.
I wasn't doing a lot of training. I was relaxed. I was comfortable. I mean, I am with someone who loves me. We are comfortable with each other. We are having dreams. We are making plans, future plans.
So you'd say you were in love?
No, I was in love. We are making future plans. We are planning, like, what are we gonna do in 2-3 years time. We are planning, like, where are we gonna build a house. We are planning all of that. We are planning all of that, and on top of that, there are lots of other challenges that we are facing, but we are together.
Yeah.
Whatever challenge life throws at us, we are together. We are tackling it together. And even her, her name was Lindsay.
Okay.
Lindsay Chifularo. Even Lindsay, she was one of those people that when the world is running around and everyone is losing their head, possibly she was gonna be the last one who will cross that line, because everything that she does, she will think about it. She was very slow, not slow like slow doing things, but slow like she will never make a decision without thinking about it.
Okay.
So
she take time to think.
Take time to think. Take time to like, and no panic. So I mean, I've learned that from her. Like, regardless what is happening, just Don't panic. Sort it out.
Just chill.
Yeah. So going through that, I mean, life with someone like that, it taught me like just relax, take a breather and relax. Sort things out as you are relaxed, and you can then be able to see different ways, like different angles, because sometimes you think you are solving one problem, but you are opening
other problems.
But if you are like thinking about something, you sort of cover yourself that no other problems will come from that. So she was that kind of a person. She's the person who did bring me down. So yeah, we are planning the future and all of that, and being in the UK, obviously, it's a foreign land.
Where did you guys meet? Did you guys meet in the UK?
We met in the UK. I mean, to be honest, if I can tell you even the story of how we met,
please.
I will tell you a bit of it actually. So I used to live in Watford. Yeah, and she used to live here in Woking.
Wow.
Yeah. So
wow.
So I work with this guy. He's a South African guy. I mean, we work as a CCTV operator / security with him. He does have friends, and he does have a cousin who lives here in Woking.
Okay.
And he's a party animal. And that time, I think I know him and only few people. The house that I'm living in, I mean, it's only other guys from other countries. I don't have someone that I can say is a friend.
Okay.
The only friend is this guy that I work with, and the guy that I communicate with a lot.
Yeah.
I used to communicate with him a lot. So one time he said that, no, my cousin is throwing a party in Woking. Are you coming? I said, no, I'm not.
Yeah. Why
not? I do 12-hour shift. I work 7 days a week. And that day is the day before my day off. I want to go and rest. That was the end of it. The next thing is standing with 3 other guys outside. Hey,
let's go. Yeah.
Let's go, Baba. No, I'm not going. No.
Which
we are not
day
going.
Is it on a Saturday? Is it on the weekend?
It is on a Saturday.
Okay.
Let's go. No, we are not going. No, let's go. So I have no choice to jump in the car. Jump in the car. We went to Wembley where we pick up other guys, and now it's 2 cars in the convoy.
But this time you don't even want to go out. You're not thinking about girls.
I'm not thinking about. No, I'm not. I'm not. I think I'm that kind of a person. If I like, then I was concentrating. Like I'm working. I'm gonna want to improve my life. So I'm concentrating on that. I'm not thinking about clubbing or whatsoever. Yeah. So we went to Wembley. We pick up the other guys. It's 2 cars now. We go to M25, we go to Heathrow, which is about 30 minutes away from here.
Yeah.
The other car just went. Unfortunately, the car that I'm in just died.
What do you mean?
In the middle of the motorway.
Oh,
so we have to
stopped.
Yeah, it stopped.
Oh, okay.
We have to push it aside. This other guy said, no, don't worry. We are coming back for you. Thinking, this thing doesn't really want to happen. I didn't even want to be here. I didn't want to be here, and the car is now gone. He's died.
Yeah.
No, this guy said, no, we'll come back. They came and dropped the other guys, went back.
Come and pick you guys up?
Pick us up, come to the party.
So did you leave the car there?
The story, that's another story.
Okay. So let's just assume because, they come, they pick you up.
Yeah, we left the car there because this guy bought the car about 3-5 days ago, and it's still not on his name. He doesn't care. He said, this guy is selling me the car that is Koro.
Yeah.
He will deal with it. I'm leaving it here. The authorities will deal with it. So it is another story for another day. Yeah. So
sure.
We come to Woking, and it's a house party. It's a lot of people.
Is this someone you know who's hosting the party? No, you don't.
I only know this guy that I work with, and I only know the guys that we came with because I've met them before. So we are there. It's in and out. People are coming in and out, and I saw the sofa. That's where I went, and that's where I parked and sit down.
Yeah.
I don't want to be there. I'm not interested to be here.
Yeah.
I'm not interested to be here, and the guys are jiving and all of that.
You're not.
Yeah.
Yeah. You're not feeling this party thing.
Yeah. And the next thing, Lindsay comes and sits right next to me. Thinking, okay, here we go. So, I'm not even thinking of anything. I'm thinking, here we go. I mean, she will tell you, if she was here, she will tell you a different story.
Yeah.
So in all of these guys who are there, somehow, she was the only person, believe it or not, who can speak my language, who can speak Sotho.
Wow.
All other guys, they are Zulus or Xhosas.
Speaking different languages.
Yeah, I mean, I can understand and I can speak a bit of Zulu or Xhosa.
Yeah.
But the person who comes and sits next to me is this person who speaks Sotho. And I started speaking, speaking English, and she answered in Sotho. No, we started talking.
That's when we
started talking. And the other guys, the ones that I came with, I mean, they are not used to seeing me talking to people, or let alone the girl.
Yeah.
So the other guy keep taking my hand from behind the sofa and putting it next
to come
I keep moving it out. I keep moving.
Trust the guys, they always do that. Boys will always be boys.
Hey, I keep moving it away, and to be honest, we talked, and it came to the point when she's saying, "I know, you know what? They forced me to be here. I didn't want to be here." I said, okay. And I'm going home because I need to sleep tomorrow.
Oh, so this is you telling her that?
No, she's the one who she was being forced.
Both of you were...
we were forced to be there. we were forced to be there, both of us.
When they say it was meant to be, it was meant to be.
No, that one was
meant to be,
Yeah, so...
but at this point, when you're talking to Nancy, are you looking at her thinking,
no,
potential?
I can see the potential, but I'm thinking I don't even live around here whatsoever.
Yeah.
Well, someone that I talk to, and so when she's saying that, no, I need to go because I'm working tomorrow, I said, can I please have your number?
Yeah.
Okay.
No
she
problem.
gave me the number, and I took the number, I put it on my phone, and I forgot about it until this was Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. I'm thinking, yeah, I did take the number for that person.
Hey, this guy, you never forget about the number. So you decide to reach out?
I decided to reach out and just greet her, and we started talking. And because I think she was it was about, she was here for about 3-4 months. I mean, she arrived 3-4 months in the UK.
Yeah.
So, no, I haven't been in London and blah, blah, blah. I've been wanting to go to London. I said, okay, it's all right. Let's meet in Waterloo.
Okay.
And there I was thinking that I'm going to show her London. Yeah, I did show her London where I know.
Yeah.
My biggest problem on the first date is if you go to London, then you wouldn't come across the restaurant that you and I will go to. So now is the time to go and eat, and we looked for the restaurant. Wherever we look.
Something you can relate. I know exactly what you mean.
You can relate. Somewhere you look everywhere. It's people who are
pizza.
It's people who are the doors are being opened for them, and I mean even pizza it was gonna do then, but no, it's this high end. I don't know which part of London it was.
You went to, yeah.
I'm thinking, oh man, what am I gonna do?
Exactly, yeah.
I mean, even her, she was still remembering everyone. She was saying it. This guy, can you believe it?
Yeah.
The first date, he took me to Subway. We end up.
They must pay us. They must pay us for mentioning their names. Yeah. Subway must pay us.
Yeah, we went to Subway for our first date.
So as you're walking in London, you see all these expensive doors being open and everything. You're like, nah.
Not only me, even
but
herself. She's not comfortable. She's not comfortable.
So I'm guessing by the time you get to Subway, I mean, you are hungry now.
We are now hungry. I mean, it's just the normal.
Did you want to make it a meal deal? Did you make it a meal deal? Did you?
I don't know.
Did you buy crisps?
I don't know. And
white cookies.
And I can tell you that was the last time she walked into Subway.
So you guys went on a date.
Yeah, I mean,
things are warming up.
No, things did warm up.
Yeah.
Things did warm up from there because I then took her to Waterloo Station.
Yeah.
Where we couldn't now separate.
Okay.
We got to Waterloo around 10 o'clock, and I can tell you that she left coming to Woking because I mean Watford it is still covered by the underground, and the underground ran till late.
Yeah.
She left with the last train, I mean, it was the last train. The way we were so nice and comfortable. Yeah.
Yeah.
And afterwards, I mean, she came and visited me. Yeah.
So match made in heaven.
Yeah. No, it was.
All right. So you guys obviously dating. You're having a good time. Match made in heaven.
Yeah.
Everything is fine.
Everything is fine until around 2007 when, I mean, I was coming from the Christian festival. We are now living together. I mean, we are engaged. We are living together.
Where are you living?
We are now living in Woking. I mean, I have no choice but to come this side.
Okay. So I was going to ask who moved.
Yeah,
did you tell her to come this side or you came? Or you decided to say, you know what, I'm going to come this side?
It was easy because we did assess, like, if she come that side, the company that she was working for, it wasn't that side.
Okay, but so it was going to be, logistically, it made sense for you to move
for me, I can move. That time I could move almost all around UK, then that company will get me something to do.
Okay.
Yeah, so I end up coming this side and So fast forwarding, we are engaged. I mean, we did even get engaged in this church actually.
Wow.
Yeah, we are engaged and all of that. And
so from going to a party that you didn't want to go, you met this girl that didn't want to be in this party.
Yeah.
She come and sit next to you. She's speaking your language.
Yeah.
You decide to take her out. You take her to a bloody subway. But clearly there's feelings there. And then you guys push it, get closer. Fast forward 2007, you guys are planning to get engaged.
We get engaged 1.5 years later. Yeah, we got engaged and... This is
how
now.
Did you do? Did you do the proposal thing? Did you do?
No, I've done the poem, my brother. You go all in, and I mean, I didn't introduce you, but the guy who was here earlier on, we were talking to actually.
Justin?
Yeah. He's the husband to the reverend of this church.
Okay.
So I made sure that I know, you know what, just in case she tried to run away, I done it in the proper way in front of her, like the reverend of the church with a poem with one knee down.
Wow.
You go proper way, otherwise someone might think, no.
Didn't know runners are romantic. So, how was her reaction though? Was she like
very surprised?
Is it? She didn't see it coming.
No, she didn't saw it coming.
Wow.
She didn't saw it coming, but I mean, she did say yes. She did say yes, and being an African man, if she says yes, meaning that now I have to send my family that side.
Yes.
I have to send my family traditional way. Yeah.
So you did you manage to do all that?
I managed to do all of that.
Okay.
I managed to do all of that, do the lobola. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, do the lobola. I mean, the test of our relationship came, I think it was 2008.
Okay.
Where, I mean, I was coming from the Christian festival, I'm sleeping, police knock, looking for someone else, but I'm there. That time I've applied for the visa to continue my stay in the UK. But because I don't have my passport, got arrested within a day.
Wait, I'm confused. Why are they coming? They're looking for someone.
They are looking for someone who gave them that address. That person was fighting in town center, and they are looking for him because he managed to beat someone badly.
So they think it's you.
Because I cannot identify myself. Even regardless, I can say my name and all, whatever.
But they have no choice to arrest you.
They have no choice to arrest me. That time I'm applying. I'm applying for the further to stay in the UK. So they arrest me. They have to check when they get to the police station who I am. They check.
So wait, let me take you back a bit. So the police come to your house. They're knocking.
Yeah.
You're opening the door.
Yeah.
They're looking for this guy that you don't know.
Yeah. I mean, that time we are living in the share home.
Okay.
Where we are sharing, so they check everyone. Not only me, but they check everyone's ID.
But because you couldn't identify yourself, and then you got arrested.
I get arrested.
So they take you.
Not arrested. I got detained. Let's use the right term.
Okay.
They take me to the police station, where they have to call the UKBA, the Home Office.
Of course.
The Home Office said, no. That person doesn't have a right to stay in the country. So within 24 hours, I wasn't deported. I want people to get the right term.
Yeah.
You only deport criminals.
Yeah.
I was removed from the UK.
Oh.
So that is where the biggest challenge for our relationship came. But actually, somehow, I get removed from the UK. It's sad. It's sad, and I go to South Africa. My brother, the one who actually made it to be possible to come to the UK, hear that I'm back in South Africa, hear that I'm back in Bothaville. That is 3-4 days later when I'm...
And you've left Nancy here?
Yeah.
Okay.
So he heard that I am in South Africa. He decided, because he was working in Secunda, Sasolburg.
Yeah.
He decided that no, I will come and see you in the weekend. So he decided to come and see me, but the next day he hasn't arrived. This is 3 days after I was removed from the UK. Try to call him nothing. We call where he was renting. Oh no, that guy was in the accident.
Sure.
Yeah. Yeah. Wow. So we have to from here, from Bothaville, immediately me and his wife drive to Secunda. We go to Secunda. Oh no, they discharged me, but they discharged me from the hospital. Not from the hospital, the doctor. Yeah, from the hospital, the doctor say I'm all right. But that doctor, I'm not happy with him because they have to wake him up and he wasn't very interested. So, yeah, he tell us the story of what happened. He hit the tractor that didn't have lights and all of that. So we can see he's not all right. So we go back to where? We go back to the hospital. We go to the hospital and they immediately said, this person is not all right. He was rushed. He was rushed to Pretoria, to one of the big hospitals around there.
Okay.
Yeah. 2 weeks later, he was gone.
Wow.
Yeah, 2 weeks later, he was gone.
Sorry about that, man. My condolences to the family.
Yeah, so it is that, depending how you look at it, you ask yourself, is that meant to happen? Is that meant for me to be removed, to be taken to South Africa so that I can be there
help bury your brother?
To be not even bury, because I am the last person that he talked to before they took him to the surgery. He just told me that no, I'm fit. I'll see you second half. And they took him to surgery and they put him under coma and all of that, and he didn't wake up from there. So you can say from there, was that meant to happen for me to be removed from the UK? So obviously when I'm there, that is happening, and on the other side, now that's where I can see that actually Nancy wasn't just there for the sake that we are in the same country. That's where now she did rise up and together with people from this church went and fight for me to come back. It went to the High Court and everything, where it was found that I was illegally I was illegally removed, and the court ordered the Home Office to return me.
Okay.
Yeah. So, but it was a tough 18 months. It was tough 18 months because in that 18 months, I've lost my father. Wow. I was still in South Africa. I lost my father. I lost one of my sisters. Wow. So you can look at it like it was very wrong for me to be removed, or you can look at it like maybe God was sending
side of it. Yeah.
Maybe God was sending me to South Africa to say that you have to go there, otherwise you are not gonna be. You can recover from being removed from the UK, but you'll never recover from not being able to bury your father, or not being able to be there for your brother, not being able to be there to. That sister of mine, I used to live with her. I did raise 3 of her daughters. Yeah. So maybe it was the way of God saying that you need to be there. Yeah, you can take it that way. Yeah.
There's many ways to look at it.
Yeah. So that happened after I buried my sister. Court ordered for me to be returned. Came back 2010. We got married. Yeah.
Oh, so you managed to come back and then
managed to come back.
Reignite with Nancy.
Yeah. and
then
get
you
married.
get married.
Yeah.
How was the wedding? How was it for you? Like,
so I think even people from this church will remember it. We got married twice. In the same year, we got married first time. First time we got married, just official signing the papers and all of that.
Okay.
And second time where everyone was there. But even first time, it was still a lot of people. Second time, what people remember the most is we South African, we don't sit down and, I mean, I'm not saying all of us we are like that, but we braai. And when we braai, when we barbecue, we don't barbecue small steaks, we barbecue.
Yeah, like I know.
Proper, yeah.
I know, yeah.
So a lot of people will still remember that, but the wedding was beautiful. The wedding was great, yeah.
Okay.
The wedding was great. I mean,
so this is, which year is this now? When you
this is 2010.
2010.
Yeah.
Okay. The World Cup. Did you guys watch the World Cup together?
I watched Confederation Cup in South Africa.
Yeah.
Yeah. And the World Cup, I watched it in the UK. During the World Cup, actually.
Did you guys watch it together?
No, she was never interested in football.
Okay.
So during World Cup, one of the things that I remember during World Cup, got married. We go to the honeymoon. But my brother is there, and he have to go back to South Africa. But Nancy said, no, he's not going back to South Africa. We are taking him to the honeymoon with us. So we take him to the honeymoon with us, and so we went to I don't know. It's a town called Skegness.
Okay.
Yeah, it's near Norwich and all other places that side. Yeah. We
so
go to the honeymoon.
Your brother.
And that time I'm driving a very big 4x4, yellow 4x4.
Yeah.
That day, the day that we arrived for the honeymoon, it was the day that England lost the match. I can't remember to who.
Yeah.
And me being me, I took out my big vuvuzela
and hoy
it in the middle of running.
Yeah.
So I know, like, even if I'm blind, I can still run on the wheelchair. I know that there are wheelchair races, but I'm not sure I will enjoy it as much.
Yeah. Would you rather wake up smart and no one likes you, or wake up dumb and the whole world loves you?
These are the tough questions. The reason why I'm saying even this one is tough. Yeah.
They're designed to be tough. I don't know who wrote them.
No, look, you can be smart and everyone hate you, and you can be dumb and you find that there will always be people who hate you. So
yeah, but this one, it gives you an option. So would you rather, when you wake up the smartest person ever, but no one likes you? Or would you rather, when you wake up, you're the dumbest person ever and everybody loves you?
Yeah.
I'm gonna keep this one if it's difficult. The ones that are difficult, I'm gonna keep them.
Yeah, I mean, it's
a tough one.
It is a catch-22 because I mean, if you are dumb, meaning that everyone loves you, meaning that you are the clown. You are just a clown.
Yeah, but we all love you. Everyone.
And you are smart, but being smart, I mean, you cannot use that being smart to make other people's life to be happy. So you cannot make other people to be happy.
When we're making decisions, we don't even include you because it's dumb. Like, dumb cop, nothing. But everyone loves you.
Yeah, you see, it's a tough one.
Okay, I'll leave that one. Let me go to another one. Would you rather travel a lot, or would you rather meet a lot of people? So you don't get to travel, but you meet a lot of people. Or would you rather get to travel a lot?
My name is Motsamai, and I think Paul will tell you that I travel.
You travel a lot.
I do like traveling.
Okay. This one.
Okay. Dia boa.
I don't know how to phrase this. Would you rather run naked and win the London Marathon, or with clothes on, but not finish the London Marathon?
I rather run naked, Baba. I rather run naked. That's one of my weaknesses. When I start something, I'll have to finish it. No, I rather run naked because at the end of the day, regardless whichever race it is, I even rather crawl to the finish line. Luckily, I haven't crawled to the finish line, but I start the race, I'll have to finish it.
Nice
so
one, man.
It will be naked one.
Naked one. Damn. Moving forward, after the marriage, your brother maybe did he go back to South Africa?
Yeah, he went back to South Africa. And so now we are planning our life. We are planning what we're gonna do.
This is what 2010, 2011.
No. Yeah, it's after 2010 now. Yeah, we are planning our life. Doing the house plan. Gonna be building this house in South Africa. We are buying things. We are sending them to South Africa, ready for the build and all of that. Yeah. I mean, everything looks bright.
It's ready.
Everything is ready. Everything is ready. We've got this. We've got this, and during all of that time, I'm still having a problem because with the immigration, because to them, really, I wasn't supposed to be back. But life is still happening. I'm leaving. We are leaving. So it got to the point where I applied for the visa and my passport, it disappeared for close to 2 years without them answering me.
Wow.
And at the same time now, even her, they're giving her a problem. So the passport came back. I've got only about a month left on the visa, and I have to reapply, which is impossible to do the turnaround within a month. You get the passport and you have to put the paperwork together to show what you've been doing and return it. She's having a problem too, so we end up both of us having to stop working completely. And now, if you are not working, you're automatically you cannot pay rent, and that's where people from
the community,
from the church, I mean, which is a community, came in and help us. We stayed with the Reverend first, I mean the minister first, and we stayed with a few other families until we moved to that house that you know.
Yes.
Yeah. In Fandra. Yeah. So that time now, everything, I mean, trust me, even when all of this is happening, we are still calm. We are still loving each other.
Life is just...
There is no... I don't know. I don't remember any argument with her. Yeah, life is still happening. So it got to the point where now they really want us out of the country, but they don't want to answer. They haven't written to say that they refused the
application.
So now they want us out of the country. They detained us. We go and spend about a month on detention center.
Whoa.
Even there, we were still all right. Even there, I think that is where my faith to God did come to life. Because the detention center is not a nice place to be. More especially if you are there and you are really stressed or anything. You are stressed, or maybe you are, I don't know, you don't have people around you. Then you'll find yourself, you'll suffer a lot. We are in detention center. A month later, the judge said, I'm not sure why are these people detained. We are out. We are out. It's all right.
What year is this now?
This is now 2017? Yeah. Okay. 2016, 2017, yeah.
Okay.
So we come out, life carries on. We got detained again.
Okay.
We got detained for the same situation. Go to Heathrow. At Heathrow, they say no, we are not sending them to South Africa. They are not. They put us on detention center. The next day, which was Saturday. I mean, even before we get to detention center and all of that, while we're at Heathrow, Nancy's not feeling well at all.
Okay.
We don't know what's going on, and the staff there, they're just saying, "Oh no, she's pretending. She doesn't want to be deported and all of that. I mean, to be removed and all of that." And she's clearly not all right. We got released on Sunday the next day, Saturday the
And
next day.
you clearly know this because you know her.
I know her.
personally,
Yeah. I know her. I mean, Saturday of it, we got released. She's better. Sunday, go to church, she's better. So Monday of it, yeah, because I do a lot of volunteering. I volunteer here for Boys Brigade.
Yeah.
In the evening, I come for Boys Brigade.
Yeah.
Come here. 9 o'clock, I finish. I go back home. And she was gone. I found her. Yeah. Just like that. I mean, she wasn't, even when I say she was sick, when I left her, she was still sitting down. She was watching television. We had food together. We're still talking.
So this is on a Monday. You've gone to work. Oh,
No,
yeah,
I came to volunteer in the evening.
in the evening.
Yeah.
So you left in the evening.
I left within. I left. I think I got here around 6 o'clock. So I left home around 5:30.
Okay.
Before 9:30, I'm home.
So when you left, Nancy was still okay.
She was okay. She was sitting on the sofa watching television.
TV.
Yeah.
And then you go for the volunteer. On your way back, you didn't communicate, and there was no.
No, because I was driving back then. Yeah, I was driving back, so we didn't communicate. So normally what I do, I mean, which was a habit, to make sure that she doesn't get startled in case she's sleeping or even when she's sitting down. I will knock before I open the door, and she'll always respond that I'm in here or I'm down here. Or so that time I knock, I open the door, I'm telling her I'm home, and no response.
There was no response.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I go where she was sitting, and she was on the floor.
When you
Just
come
like
in
that.
and she's on the floor, what's going on in your mind? Are you thinking
in my mind? I'm thinking she will never sleep on the floor. Did she hit her head and fall? So I go to her and I touch her and try to talk to her, and no response. That's why I went to get the neighbor.
Was there any pulse at this point of time? Are you even thinking that, oh my God, Nancy's gone?
So that time, because now I'm trying to talk to her and she's not responding. I'm thinking the first aid training kick in, that you always seek help. You go ask for help, so that when you attend that person, if you are maybe doing the CPR or whatsoever, someone else is on the phone with the ambulance. Yeah. So I go get the neighbor and get back, call the ambulance. So the neighbor take the phone from me. Then they're saying, I'll do the CPR and all of that, check the pulse and all of that. I'm doing all of that, and doing the CPR. The ambulance was there within 3 minutes. They came, they tried, and nothing.
And they said she's gone.
Then the only time when it did really hit me, it is when they are saying that we cannot get anything from our machine. There is no electricity.
There's no response.
Yeah. It did hit me.
Wow.
It did hit me that if someone is been sick and they're at the hospital, they go down and you see them and all of that, you might be all right with it. If you didn't know someone is sick, or but this one is the person that 4 hours ago I was having dinner with
Conversation
them.
with.
Yeah, having conversation, and yeah.
I'm sincerely sorry about
Yeah,
that, man.
so
Because that's a tough one.
Yeah, I know it
From
is
a brother to brother. I've never experienced it.
Yeah,
But I can imagine it or put myself in your shoes.
yeah.
And I mean, when it happens that way, you come home, you realize that obviously she's gone, or the paramedics, they try everything.
Yeah.
What are you thinking? I mean, who was there? Who did you talk to? Did you have
So
someone
now the neighbor is there, and the captain for the brigade, I called him, sent him a message. So him and the reverend, the reverend and the husband came. Yeah, so they are there, and one of the lady Lindsay. I think we've met Lindsay before it came.
Yeah.
So they are there. I mean, I think if they were not there, possibly I was gonna lose my mind. And that time, to be honest with you, I mean, I've lost my brother. I've lost brothers. I've lost sisters. But the big difference is I was with the family, my family then. It's a lot of us. We know how to support each other. There are other older people. I am the last born. There are other older people who knows how to do different things, like maybe tell other relatives, maybe, I mean, put us together and maybe it's always like that. Now I'm here. I'm with these other guys, even though they are my family. I mean, they are my family here, but they are not the same as the way that we deal with death at home is different to them.
Yeah.
So now I have to grow up in 5 minutes. Wow. I have to grow up in 5 minutes. I have to find it in me to tell her family. I have to find it in me that to tell her family that she's gone. And one of the things is if someone pass away like that, the police have to be there, because you don't know at that time what is going on.
Yeah,
the police have to be there. So that time you are having the police there, we are thinking, am I going to be arrested? Do they think it's something that I've done, even though you yourself know that you didn't do anything? But in your head you are thinking,
how do you process
this? And but deep down I know that there is nothing. I don't know what happened. She's not injured. She doesn't have bruises. She doesn't. What's really happening? Yeah, but the police are there. I'm not used to that. It was for the first time I've ever experienced that. Like, why will the police have to be here? And so, most of the time when you see the police, most of the time it's not
trouble.
Yeah.
So that happens. Obviously, like I'm sincerely sorry about that. I wouldn't wish it to happen to anyone.
No, I don't wish anyone.
That night, how did you sleep?
No, I didn't sleep, because now everyone goes. I'm left with that lady Lindsay. So I have to go to bed. I go to bed. Then I couldn't.
You can't switch off.
I couldn't stop crying. When the people were there, at least I can distract myself and talk to them. But now
everyone is gone.
I'm in bed. The bed that I used to share with this person. It hit me that the
person is no longer here.
It's not here.
I must say it's. From I don't know how you managed to cope with it from obviously it happening to now.
Yeah.
But since I've known you, you've been quite a strong person. You've been quite a strong character. I don't know what helped you through those hard times, because I must imagine there must have been those days where you think about it, maybe even ask God, why me, or why did this happen, or how have you been to see someone to talk about it? Have you been to therapy?
That is another thing. So that happens, and obviously at home, if someone pass away, it's Monday. By Saturday, they go and you bury them. Now we are in the UK; it's different.
Yeah.
And since we don't know what happened.
Yeah.
Meaning that they will have to do the postmortem. But family back home have, more especially my family, they're the ones saying that we are organizing the funeral is happening this weekend. So the pressure is on now. Like, how are we gonna do this? Yes, we can organize the funeral, but the undertakers, they will need her passport to be able to take a body back to South Africa.
Yeah.
Where are the passport? They are with Home Office, and they're not interested to hear anything from us.
Wow.
They are not interested to hear anything from us. So you've got that pressure from the family. You've got the pressure, like even me myself. I just want her to rest, because the more she stays like without being buried, the more it will just hit me. It will
Get it worse. Like
yeah. So at least in 2 weeks' time, I mean that 2 weeks' time is the maximum. So now Home Office is not responding. The week goes. Now the following week, the family is putting more pressure. Home Office is not budging till someone said that, you know what, I mean, it's one of the South African ladies. You know what, if you've got a photocopy, let's use the photocopy and hope for the best. And it did help. It did help with the photocopy, and we managed to send her back to South Africa. So that time again, it is difficult because we still have this problem. Like she's going to South Africa. It is difficult to send her with the photo. I mean, to get the passport. Now, how am I gonna get to South Africa? If they cannot release the passport of the person who passed
away, yeah.
How about the person who's alive? So I had no choice. I have to come to the decision that as long as they can bury her. We did do the memorial service for her here, and it was beautiful. But for me to go, it was mission impossible. So that is when then I've done what I have to do. I have to go to the press with the story, and now that is another thing. Yeah, but that did make them to move and return the passport, but the passport got returned after she was buried and all of that. And only her passport, not even mine. And
wow.
Yeah.
So
you're moving forward to answer your question, now I'm still not sleeping well.
Yeah.
Not because not because of any other thing, but because of all of this stress. I go to the doctor and they prescribe the sleeping tablets. Anything that's gonna make me sleep.
Yeah.
I'm thinking, no. I live alone. This thing, if I go to sleep and I don't wake up. No. No, this is not gonna happen.
I never thought of it. No, but wait.
I live alone, and I mean, actually,
I hear you though.
It's psychological, because I can tell you since Nancy passed away, I never get sick. But even if I get sick, it's not the sickness that put me down, because psychologically we are saying that the person that we used to take care of each other is not there. When she's sick, I used to take care of her. When she's sick,
it was the other.
Yeah. So now, even my body doesn't allow me to be sick. Because I know that. No one. Do you get what I mean?
I understand it. I'm thinking. In a point of you not wanting to take the sleeping tablets.
Yeah.
Maybe it could be the fact that Nancy just went out like that when she was on the floor, and you're thinking, what if I take this and I never wake up? Maybe the fear. I don't know. I'm just thinking
that is one possibility.
The fear of thinking I don't know what happened. You know, if something happened to her, maybe you could say she went to hospital, then in that way you'd be scared of going to the hospital. Yeah. But she was in the house, and for you to take those tablets and sleep.
Yeah.
And I think it's a trauma thing.
But then let me just go back. But then I think they did discover that she had cancer.
Oh.
She had ovarian cancer, which is I mean, I don't know how to explain it, but few months before, I was reading about ovarian cancer somehow. I don't know why was I reading the story about the ovarian cancer. That is a silent killer. And then when it happened, when they said, no, she had a cancer, 30 centimeter of cancer and all of that, that is what
killed her.
Yeah. Then I remember that they did say it's a silent killer, the ovarian cancer, and
Wow.
Yeah. So So not taking the sleeping tablet, it was me. Just being afraid to. So
that's a heavy one, man.
Yeah, it goes back now. Like okay, I never struggled to sleep in my life, and now I'm struggling to sleep. What do I do? What do I do? Luckily, it was the time. It was the time. I think first time when the running group was formed. I mean, while that was happening, they've done their first 21 kilometer. I couldn't join them.
Okay.
Now this is where it's taking me to where I met Gina and Ken and other guys.
Okay.
Yeah, in Birmingham. That's where now they said, no, do come and run with us. That's where I went and ran, and that's where the passion of running came back again. That's where coping with everything and remembering that actually I started love running because it was taking this anger out of me. Why don't I use this running again? To help me through all of this. And I've done that. I went back running. First 10 kilometers was difficult. Got encouraged by Gina. And the next thing I see myself, it was running a half marathon. And I was all right.
And life was trying to...
I was all right. And the biggest challenge now, it was like I'm doing all of this running, but I have to do something to remember Nancy. That is where I registered for Manchester Marathon. And because me and her, I think almost everyone in this church will know, like even now I'm still volunteering to do things for the youth.
Okay.
Me and her, I think one of the things that we did love doing together, it was babysitting. I mean, I still don't know how people did trusted us with their kids because I mean, our idea of babysitting is having fun and making sure before mom and dad come back, we put you to bed and pretend nothing happened.
Wow, that's amazing.
Yeah, I mean
may her soul rest in peace. I mean, I've never met Nancy. I didn't get a chance to meet her, but from what you've just said to me and how you've always described her and how everyone, has responded to that, it says a lot that she was a very good person. And from what you've told me, how you met her, and obviously you took her to the bloody subway, which is fine. But yeah, man, I'm really sorry for your loss. How is your mental health now, or mental state? Because I don't know did you go through depression after that? Did you go through how was your mental state?
It was that period when I wasn't sleeping that I can feel that I'm not all right. But that's when that thing of like before I was coping with that anger of falling. I did cope with it by making sure I stand up and run. Why don't I pick myself up, go for running? And that's where now the challenge of doing the marathon. I never done the marathon then. In the memory of Lindsay. That's where I trained for the marathon. I done the marathon, and I chose the charity like a Manchester Hospital Children Hospital charity. Yeah, that's where I thought I'm gonna do this. And
just for Nancy.
For her. And in between of training for that marathon, I was doing a lot of different races, and I was all right. And someone told me that actually, you know what? Actually, this was now my new partner. Mpo said, you are running, but in all your photos on Facebook when we are running, you look so sad. What is it? So that is where I look back and think, this pictures actually I look sad. I look grumpy. That is where now I did mix that running with enjoyment. And I started enjoying running. I started when I go out there and enjoy myself and have fun. That's why now running, it was completely different from competing to run and competing and targeting and having fun. And
man, I've seen you. Sorry to cut you off. I've seen you on like when we're running, when you're out there and we having fun, man. It's so amazing to see, the different side of you, how happy you are, how that smile on your face, and how encouraging you are to other people and things like that. So it's really good that you've come this way. And if running helps you, I mean, there could be somebody who's going through something like this or have gone through that and they don't know how to cope with it, and maybe running might be for them, or it might be boxing, it might be football, it might be whatever it is that it takes.
Yeah.
You know. And I've met Mpo, your partner.
Yeah.
Very supportive.
Yeah.
Very nice person, good heart. So I think you're in the safe hands. And I want to say, I don't know, man, I can't say thank you for being so strong, because not many people survive these kind of things. You know what I mean? It could have made you think of other things and you didn't. You're lucky that you've got people that love you around you. The support system.
A lot of people. There's a support system.
Support system is there. So
which is where, I mean, it does go back to where someone said that no man is an island.
Yeah.
No man is an island. You find people that. I mean, to be honest, you give out joy, you give out love, you give out like support to other people.
Yeah.
And what comes back to you, it will be more than that.
That's
so
true.
I don't think anyone will support you if you're not like being supportive to them.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you go out there and give people like a joy, you give people encouragement and all of that, and in return you'll get 10 times that.
That's true.
You give up the happiness and yeah.
Hey, normally we don't have much time to be honest. It's so good, Fusi, man. It's been nice chatting with you. Thank you for coming to my platform.
Thank you.
And
thank you for having me.
One day I know you're gonna achieve a lot of things, man. I'm hoping I'll still get a chance to bring you on this platform.
No, definitely. I mean, you don't leave the family. The family is people. They are your pillars. They are always there for you, and you are not just a friend to me. You are my family.
Thank you, man.
Yeah.
Thank you very much for coming.
I
hope we found the signal, man. I didn't think we'd push it to like.
No, we did find the signal.
Yeah, man. And I want to say I'm proud of you. I've never met anyone as humble as you. I've never met anyone who's as caring as you. I've never met someone who's I wouldn't say calm, because maybe you got that from Nancy or what, I don't know, but I've never met someone who's so calm about things. Even sometimes when I'm ready to panic, you help me to calm down. The way you are with people, I always take something out. Like, I always take something out from people that I'm surrounded with, and those are the good qualities that I take from you. And since I've met you, we've never had a fight. We've never had an argument. And I hope it stays like that for quite a long time, because people like you are seldom, man. It's not easy. I've met a lot of people in life, and you're one of those people. As a brother, I would like to hold on to that friendship or the relationship for as long as I can. I know that someday we might have arguments, we might have fights, but I hope that you remain the way that you are, and God can bless you, because you've been through a lot, from the losses that you've suffered. The main one being obviously with Nancy. I hope and I wish you all the best.
Thank you, my brother. No, this is something that I've learned from you, that you can never turn a good person to be a bad person. So I know that regardless of the situation, you are not gonna change and be someone who's bad, and it's the same as me.
Yeah.
I'm not faking it. This is who I am. I'm not forcing myself to be everything that you are saying.
Yeah. It's just who you are.
Yeah.
And I believe it. I've seen it, and I hope it remains that way. Now, before you go, I always ask my guests on the show, if there's anyone, dead or alive, that you think deserves to get flowers.
I'll buy my mom flowers. The reason why I will buy my mom flowers, my mother, I never bought my mom flowers, because my mother, you buy her anything, she'll be asking you, more special flowers.
Yeah.
Am I dying? So I will buy her flowers, because when someone is saying, am I dying? Even yourself, you're thinking, no flowers. So
No, that's good. We'll pass on the message to your mom to say,
thank you.
She deserves it. Thank you very much, man. This is Finding the Signal with your boy MDK, and I'm gonna say, hey, it's your boy MDK, and I woke up like this.